everybody. So today I'm going to show you my midterm project for my Introduction to Theater Design class. So for the project, we basically do a bunch of research and ultimately design our own dream room. It can be any room that we want. We can make a like 3D online model or a physical one. So I decided to, of course, make one on The Sims. So this house right here, I actually didn't build. It's a shell from the gallery. But this back here is the room, and I did build this whole thing myself. So the storyline is, it is 1959, and the family moved the garage to right here. And so the daughter of the family convinced her parents to renovate the original garage to be her bedroom. So her name is Patsy Cooper. Here she is. So she is about 15. She loves to write. She's very creative. She loves painting, dancing. She's looking into screenwriting as well because, Hollywood is about to have their big rebirth in the 60s, so she's getting really enthused about it. This is her little brother, Timmy Cooper. He's very rambunctious and very wild and mischievous, but they actually have a really fun relationship. They don't bicker nearly as much. This is Midge Cooper, the mother. She is the homemaker. She takes care of the home while her kids are at school and while her husband is at work. But now that her kids are a bit older, she does have, some free time here and there. So, she does Pilates and stuff like that, even has a book club. And this is the father, Bobby Cooper. He is a stockbroker and provides for the family, and of course bonds with the kids with their hobbies. He's teaching Timmy how to ride a bike. He's, he kind of reviews Patsy's writing and everything, and tries to get involved with that. So first I'm going to show you the overview of her room. So this took me about an hour to make, and I was watching The Queen's Gambit for the first time as well on Netflix, so it was a big inspiration for it. So here's just a quick overhead. Okay, so now I'm just going to walk you through the room. Okay, so the front door, Patsy's a teenager, so I really wanted this room to resemble her age. So, when I was a teenager, I would just drop all my stuff at the front of my door and just, go to my bed. So here's, some clutter here, her purse and everything. And then she has these, little cool curtains here with the beads on it. Here is her easel, and here's a bunch of paintings that she's not entirely finished with. Her record player. Here we got some a chessboard game, some magazines, some tea, and then an actual chess table with only one chair because she likes to play by herself, and some more clutter here because, well, she's not as neat as her mother. And then her own TV set. Ooh. And then here are her books, because she loves to read, of course. She writes a lot, And here are some board games for when she has friends over. And here are some pillow and blankets, just in case her friends want to stay the night. Now, you might notice in the wall there are some detailing. So the family did not hire professional renovators, interior designers to do this renovation. They did it themselves. So as you can see, with the detailing, there's some flaws here and there, but yeah. So Patsy is actually taking one art class at a university. So here are her drawings so far that she hangs up on her wall with pride. Here's her vanity, silhouette of her grandma, some money, some combs, makeup, nail polish. And then here are paintings that she's actually finished with, but she just doesn't know where to put them because she just doesn't have the room. So they're just sitting here. And here is a picture of her father when he was young, and a little gash right there, trying to move this big old thing right here. So yeah, here we go. Here is a portrait of this museum that she wants to work in one day. Portrait of her great mini greats grandparents, I don't know. And here's her bed, and it has a quilt on it that she made. And here is her little study area. So she loves to knit, crochet and all that. So there are some scratches on the wall, so you can see how far she leans back in her rocking chair when she's just kind of chilling out and stuff. And here's a spare glasses of hers, a little planner. And she does do yoga quite often and, do the weightlifting, so that's why there's space here. And she shoved all of her books and paper here. Just little this, little that. Here is her typewriters, a sticky note with some pens, and just miscellaneous pictures. She keeps all of her schoolwork up here. You can see her binders, so she can kind of separate it from the mess and not lose them. Now you see how she only has this one bookshelf that isn't the largest, so that's why she kind of just puts her books everywhere, because there's just not much room. And last but certainly not least, here is her like kind of closet. So I put a little partition here, just to give her just a bit of privacy. So she has some more makeup, a blow dryer, brush, hairspray, some more books, a few diaries, a watch, and she's got some, spare blanket and pillows for her bed, for the winter time, because, in a garage type area, the temperatures are always, extreme. If it's hot outside, it's really hot in the garage, or if it's cold, it's freezing in the garage. And then here is her laundry pile that Mother Midge is just so delighted to pick up. Not, yeah. Just like, Patsy, you're a teenager, I think you can do your own laundry now. So yeah, so here's some shoes and everything, and ceiling fan, and a little kind of like just like miscellaneous items going in here, if they kind of just don't know where to go, kind of like a junk closet, junk drawer back down here. So yeah, also right here on this wall, Patsy has won some awards for her writing pieces, and she is looking into journalism, so she is saving them for, when she applies to college. And, broom and dustpan for when she cleans. A bit more renovation errors here and there. Here, there, Little scratch on the door there. A little stain right there, So yeah, this room, it does have a lot of personality, which is what I intended, and I'm really glad that multiple people in my class liked my project. I'm put a lot of passion into it. I'm very proud of it. So my goal for this was, when you walk into this room, you can tell what Patsy's interests are. You can tell how old she is based on the mess, and you can tell how eccentric she is and how creative she is, because, her room kind of has all of these wacky, colors and rugs and stuff everywhere. Nothing matches, but then again, it all kind of ties in together. And also, I wanted someone to walk into this room and go, oh, a girl definitely lives here. So this is actually my least favorite color palette. I did like autumn, fall colors. Fall is actually my favorite season, but it is my least favorite color palette because I am naturally drawn to like more pastels, like blush pink, baby blue, light violet. So, burnt orange and browns and dark greens and all that stuff. It's really not my taste. So I decided to challenge myself, and I was like, I want to take these kind of like very masculine like colors, like, and just make it into something feminine, because even when you're looking around in this room, the color scheme may not say girl per se, because these are usually colors that would appeal to a man, but it still exudes some kind of feminine energy the way it's decorated, and that was what I was going for. And one of the feedback from my classmates, they were like, it does, one of the charming features of this room is that it looks very lived in, and that's definitely what I was going for. I wanted this to be a typical teenager's room who has, way too much time on her hands. She comes from a family that they can, just be like, okay, you get to have this whole big garage to yourself as your room, and we're just gonna put, a bunch of stuff in it, and, you can just have this be your little sanctuary. So yeah, I wanted it to, really say a lot. Like, you walk into this room and you feel like you already know a lot about Patsy. She's very creative, eccentric. She's a teenager, and, she loves to paint, she loves to draw, she loves to write, she loves to read. She needs to be stimulated. Look at all these chess games and magazines everywhere. So yeah, and also this portrait right here, it's supposed to be of Marilyn Monroe, so she's quite a fan of her. because she really likes her movies. So this is her main inspiration for looking into screenwriting and all that. So yeah, Patsy is definitely the type where she, you know, kind of starts a bunch of projects and maybe she finishes them, maybe she doesn't. But yeah, I've decided that Patsy is a Gemini because that is just fitting for her. But yeah, so that's pretty much the entire room. And I hope you all enjoyed the video.